Hello, good happy Sunday morning. This is Cassandra again discussing my yoga journey. We are at part six. In part six, I was encouraged by my yoga guide, Donna, to go ahead and think about investing in yoga training, which is 2 hour yoga training with Yoga Alliance. I thought about it hard. The investment is probably between 3,000 and $4,000 for a 30-day immersion. That was a very hefty amount. I had spent about 5 years practicing yoga, and I believed in my heart that it was time to journey into the next level of yoga. Initially, I believed that I needed to do all the complicated poses and postures to even enter into yoga training, but that was absolutely untrue. What I did is I went ahead and paid for the 30-day immersion yoga training, which was in Slade, Kentucky, in the Red River Gorge. And I will put the information in my comment box to give you more information about the yoga training facility. I had a blast. It was 6 of us, and we completed 100% of the training. So all 6 people completed the training, which was unheard of. And the instructor at Red River Gorge, or the yoga student at Red River Gorge, we were her first training session. I had a blast. We completed yoga training in a yurt. At that point, I did not even know what a yurt was. And a yurt it's like a tent, but it's placed on a concrete slab, fully covered. The windows are open. It is an outside tent. And if you look up yurts, can have garages, but it's a permanent fixture under a tent. Usually the weather was pretty good. I completed the yoga training in July. We started about 6 a.m. The weather was good. We had fans, and it did get a little hot, but it was awesome. We went on our extra time. We went to waterfalls. We hiked. It was an intense but rewarding experience. My recommendation is to go into maybe a 6 month training or 1 year. The immersion was perfect for me because I had a window in between school sessions in the summer. It worked out for me is because I only had 30 days and I was moving from one job to another, and I had this 30-day window to live in a cabin for 28 days and to complete 200 hours of yoga training. The only day that we had off was on a Saturday. We went through physiology and anatomy, yoga postures, yoga sequences. We had to teach classes. It was very intense. We didn't have a lot of time for it to soak in within a week. We went one day, we learned, we demonstrated, went the next day, and the only day that we had off was Saturday. I stayed in the cabin the whole 28 days. The other students lived closer, so they were able to go home. And the younger ladies, they partied. I wasn't in a position to party because I needed to practice what I had learned all week and then prepare for the yoga we started on Sunday. So we went Sunday through Friday. So a 28-day immersion is perfect if you have a 1 month slot that you can devote full time to yoga. On the so 28 that was about 4 weeks. We lived in a cabin. I lived in a cabin with 3 other people. We did really good about sharing the restroom, sharing the tub. in about 3 weeks, people were a little tense. I know that I was tense. I had been in yoga training. I had not gone home. And it was a lot of information to learn in 28 days, Sunday through Saturday. And like I said, and I will repeat, I think 6 months would be a little more adequate. But if you have the opportunity, you can go to 3 month versions in different countries. So if you're a teacher and you have a 3 month slot, you can become a registered yoga teacher in the summer, which is more 90 days and not 30 days. But you will receive the same amount of attention and time if you do it in 30 days. So you may want to use 30 days of your summer vacation to go to Puerto Rico or go to Guatemala or go somewhere else. Or you can go to Slade, Kentucky, stay in a cabin, finish your 28-day immersion in 30 days, and then enjoy the rest of your summer. Attending yoga training changed my life, changed my view about yoga. Teaching yoga is all about safety, all about staying on your mat, all about making sure that the students are safe, uh, making sure that the students go into the correct postures. And after yoga training, we are recommended to join the yoga alliance. We are not required, but we are recommended to join the yoga alliance. So once I finish my yoga training, my 2-hour yoga training certified through Yoga Alliance, I uploaded my certificate into the Yoga Alliance. I applied for yoga insurance. I paid the fees. I have been a member of Yoga Alliance since 2016. Once I get to 100 hours of teaching, then I can go to another level of yoga, which is I think it's 300 hours. And once I get 1,000 hours of training, I can be certified to teach professional development. My yoga journey has been awesome. I am so glad that I invested in the opportunity to become a registered yoga teacher. I am on Instagram. I am on YouTube. I have a group on Facebook called The Yoga Zone. And I have TikTok also. Throughout the COVID-19 lockdown, I have taught on Zoom. I have taught through my Facebook, my Instagram, and my TikTok. Just trying to get those hours. I have about 760 hours invested in training between my live training, my TikTok, my Instagram, and my YouTube. I have charted all of that time. I have about 240 more hours to get to my 1,000 hours. I've counted every single hour that I've invested in training on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and the Yoga Zone and Facebook. This has been a lot of work. But what I want to do is become a better yoga instructor. I'm also required to have 30 hours of professional development. The pandemic increased my opportunities to teach online. I was laid off in April, so I devoted as much time that I could to my yoga teaching, to my yoga training. I have benefited greatly. Yoga keeps me centered. Becoming a yoga teacher helped me take my yoga to another level and be able to share that with you. I have over 80 yoga videos on YouTube. Check them out. I will be spending the next 3 to 4 months completing the story of my yoga journey. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the like button. Click on the bell so every time I have a video that will come out. My YouTube, my Instagram, my TikTok, my LinkedIn, everything is in the bio of my YouTube channel. Check me out. I will see you guys next week. Charlie out.